Hello and welcome to Matt's Mosh Pit, and tonight I'm going to be checking out Serpent on the Cross by Paradise Lost. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown me and my channel so far. It truly means a lot, and I could not do this without you. So folks, Paradise Lost. I feel like it was about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I did a reaction for the first single that came out for their new album, Silence Like the Grave, I believe is what it was called, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was definitely my introduction to Paradise Lost, and I know they have a huge career. They have a massive following and all of that kind of good stuff. And you guys were great as far as giving me, history in the comments, as far as other song suggestions and all that kind of good stuff. And I think when it comes to like an epic band like this, I should really just run with like the new stuff, and let's see how the new stuff treats me, for lack of better terms. And then once we get through, like, I guess maybe this album cycle, then I should start to go through like the back stuff, and I think I'll just kind of work my way backwards in chronological order, or I think it's chronological order even if it's going backwards, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, so that's where I am with Paradise Lost. I can say that I did like the song that I checked out, so that's already a good sign. The music itself just seems like it fits everything I love in the world. So I'm really, really excited to check out Serpent on the Cross. But if you guys have checked out some of my other videos, I believe Snake Tongues by Cabal recently, you know that I am not a fan of snakes. Not a fan whatsoever. So I'm going to hope that there are not many snakes. But then again, I'm kind of, putting myself into it with a song called Serpent on the Cross. So I'm just going to have to take it as it comes. Just know this, not a fan of snakes. Anyway, let's just get right to it and hope there are minimal snakes, if any. For the record, it might just be a dream of mine, and I might be on my own island here, but for some reason, and I have no musical ability whatsoever, and I can't pretend to say that I can scream or anything like that, but I've always kind of wanted to do that. Like, when like a band comes out to this like epic music and you get this like driving just sound, and then the lead singer just comes out and just goes, just like really, really long, and the crowd just goes like, always wanted to do that. I don't know. It's something like I know like Kid Rock even does that, like, where it's like, it's this build up and then he's like, my name is Kid. I want to do that. Like, my name is Matt. It would just be super cool. One of these days, I just think that would be super cool, just to walk on stage with cool build up music and just go, just to get the crowd going. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to finish out I don't want to finish out the set. I don't really want to even finish out that song. I just want to get up there and do that. That would just be super dope. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, another thing, and I don't know if you guys are new to the channel or not, but I know I've mentioned this in some other videos, but I always want to be a part of a secret cult too. Like I don't think I ever want to cut myself with a knife or anything like that. Like that never looks fun. But I always want, like, I want to be, you know what it is? I just want to be invited to the secret cult. Like I don't ever get invited to anything, but I don't like, it would be really cool if I got invited to like a secret cult. Like I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not trying to hurt anybody, not anything like that, but like, just let me sit in and watch maybe. I think that'd be kind of cool. But maybe I just want the invite because I don't know if I want to see a crime or anything like that. But anyway, you know, any kind of cult where they're like, hey, here's a knife. You got to cut yourself. You know, I want to like be invited to that. I don't want to get to the point where I have to cut my hand, but at least I want to be invited. I think that would be super cool. So if you guys know any secret cults out there that want to just invite me, send me the invite. It would be kind of cool if I got like the envelope with like a wax stamp or something on it. Like that would be extra cool. But like, I'm probably not even going to go. I just want to be invited. So that's just me. I think this is the definition of FAFO, folks, because, yeah, that's what happens. You know, people should not put like a moth with a laser snake and all that kind of good stuff. FAFO, folks.
On the first time, it's the last time. Your lonely soul will rise.
Okay, folks, there you have it. The Serpent on the Cross by Paradise Lost. And I got to say, that is one of my favorite kind of videos where, like, it did. I will say this too before I get into why it's one of my favorite type of videos. It does sort of take away from the music, which I do need to go back and listen to the music. And in this case, I feel like the music is probably better served without the video, because the video has so many crazy things going on that my brain just gets lost on like the stuff that's going on in the video and kind of tunes the music out a little bit. Like, I loved the vibe of it, just the overall feel, and it had this like doomy, just driving, nature to it. And the guitar playing was fantastic. That whole back end of the song with the guitar playing was just awesome. Loved it. But this is the kind of video that I love. Like, I just love music videos, like the official videos where you get some just crazy stuff going on. And I don't know if this was the original vision of the song, I guess the songwriters, when they wrote the song, I have no idea. And it could just be some director said, hey, I got this cool idea for this song. It might fit, whatever. But all I know, super cool. When else are you going to see like a moth get hatched, then like get in a jar, and then a laser snake just shoots it, then it goes nuts and just annihilates everybody around it, and then you got like Gandalf sitting on the top of a mountain who just with like red eye and a blue eye, and then just eats the moth, and then his head blows up. Like, folks, come on, that's insane. That's just awesome. It's got everything cool in the world, secret cults, all that kind of good stuff. So I love these kind of videos just because it's so creative and so interesting to me. And so super, super cool. Like I said, the only problem is it does kind of take you away from the actual song itself. But I guarantee you I'm going to listen to the song by itself multiple times because it had the vibe. I was feeling the vibe. So definitely got great vibes from the song. So, hey, big ups to Serpent in the Cross by Paradise Lost. And I have to say them all together because it gives me that poetry vibe. So anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts. If you are long-time Paradise Lost fans, do you like the new music that's been coming out from them, or are you tapped out? Because bands like this, as you guys know, when they have such a legacy, there's those people that just love the first couple albums, then they dropped off somewhere midway through, but they still kind of have their foot in the door. Is this the one that like takes them, puts them back in, or does it take them away? All that kind of good stuff. So if you're a longtime Paradise Lost fan out there, please let me know your thoughts, because I'm curious, because I'm digging what I'm hearing, but would I feel the same way if I started with them from day one? So I don't really know. And eventually I'm going to go back to their whole catalog and I'll find out the hard way for some reason. But hopefully it's just been all great all along and everybody still loves them and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Folks, definitely write in. Let me know your thoughts on it. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. That would be super cool. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.